Right, so first thing in the morning is I always have my oats. It's my favourite thing. It's like a staple in my diet. So I have 50 grams of oats, which is usually about 2 and a bit scoops. 2 and a bit. So what I pack this with is 1 medium banana, 100 grams of berries, any berries you like, peanut butter and honey. So what I do usually is put them in some water, stick this in for 2.5 minutes, and then add all my ingredients. So just halfway through I usually put my frozen berries in, just to make sure that they're all defrosted and stuff like that before me getting into it. So I'll give it a wee mix around and then put it back in for another wee bit, just so it's not freezing cold when I eat it. So now I'm going to add in my ingredients. So 1 medium banana, it's usually about 80 grams, kind of measured over the last couple of weeks. It varies between 70 and 80 grams, so I chop that up in there. And then I'm going to add some peanut butter on top of the banana because it's tasty. A little banana. Another spoon so my girlfriend can do more dishes later on. So I've got 10 grams of peanut butter in here. Pretty good eyeball it, perfect. Oh, dropped a bit in it, but we'll not worry about that. And I get to lick the spoon in a minute. And then 10 grams of honey. A wee bit more. Perfect. Okay, yeah, and obviously another coffee because I'm a caffeine fiend. So yeah, finished product. Not too bad. So a couple of things I do with my oat bowl. Obviously, I've just started a new I say a trick, but my nutritionist Colin had said to start using frozen blueberries because the nutrient value is more consistent over a period of time, just because they're flash frozen straight away. And it also keeps them fresher for longer. And also one thing I've always done since I started dieting is using a smaller spoon, so it takes a bit longer for me to eat my meal, because obviously when I start to diet I use a little bit less food to obviously bring my body fat down and stuff like that. But and I also try and limit my coffee a little bit. You know, I'm quite bad for drinking a lot of coffee, but I usually have 3 a day, and I try and not drink it past 3 or 5 o'clock at night, just depending on what sort of day I have ahead of me. But yeah, you always, when you start a diet, it always becomes really difficult to find ways to make it taste nice and stuff like that. But over a period of time, you'll find things that you like and make things that work for you. So these frozen berries have been a godsend for me recently, especially with the inconsistency of them being like maybe blown off a little bit in the fridge. So yeah, can eat it now. Can't wait. This is my favourite meal of the day, to be honest. Right, so that's breakfast done. Now I'm going to wait for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and go for a quick run. So I'll run for about 5 miles today, and then come back and I'll catch you at lunch. Oh, and I forgot to say, I also have my vitamins. I always have vitamin D, sorry. Obviously in Scotland there's not much sunlight going about, and omega-3, so I have 4 capsules of that. That adds up to about 1,000 milligrams, I think. Yep, that's 1,000 milligrams, so 4 capsules of that and vitamin D. If I'm feeling a bit hungry, I'm allowed 3 clementines, just if I feel hungry, and today I'm not feeling too hungry, so just going to leave these out today. You know, it's good on the days that I am hungry, but as of today I'm not going to bother, just because I'm not feeling hungry at the moment. So that's the 5 miles done. It's about 12 o'clock just now, so just about to go back in and get some food. Nice steady state run. Okay, so pizza for lunch. So today we're using white tortillas because I couldn't find any seeded ones in the shop. I usually have seeded because it has more micronutrients and stuff like that in it. Tomato puree for the base, 50 grams of pepperoni, fiery cheese blend, which is a little bit lower in fat and calories, just to obviously trim down and all that sort of stuff. A little bit of seasoning, garlic and black pepper. So put that all together and see when I'm smashing it. Bosh, 50 grams. Salt. Boosh. Now you just stick them in the grill for probably about 10 minutes or something. And we're good to go. Bosh. And then obviously just after my run, I like to have a little bit of CBD oil just for limit the inflammation that's in my body for my next session. My next session I'm going wrestling with Adam Batley, so a bit of that before I go, just to help me with my next session. So I stick that under the tongue, a couple of droplets. There we go, floral fusion. Oh yes, tell me that doesn't look good. Okay, now, taste test. Look at that bad boy. Oh yes. So what I'll do is I'll stick the calories up on screen, either right or left, depending on much space is there. My YouTubing skills aren't the best just yet. So you get a little bit of an insight of what sort of macronutrients I have and sort of calories I'm eating in a day. So I'll give, at the end I'll give a wee summary of all the calories and all the macronutrients throughout the day, and follow it if you feel you can keep up with it. Okay, so this is my pre-training meal just before I go and do some wrestling. So 2 whole eggs, 50 grams of salmon, 1 slice of seeded bread, and a teaspoon of low-fat butter. This is really nice, this, and don't tell my nutritionist, but I put this on it too. It's really low in calories. It's called Gold Star Fish and Chip Shop style brown sauce. It's only 37 calories per 100 grams, so it's a bad boy meal this. So I'm going to eat this, go wrestling, and then come back and I'll see you in the next meal. So now I'm going to have 130 grams of cod, 170 gram cooked rice, which is roughly 50 grams dry weight, courgette, my favourite, Brussels sprouts, and a tomato. I'll just eat that just now when I'm cooking my meal. I try and get a wide variety of colours in my vegetables, just so keep all the my macronutrient value up. You know, like getting all the micronutrients, you know, all the small things like vitamin C and stuff like that. I'll cook my cod fillet with sesame oil just to add for taste. Probably put some paprika, pepper and garlic on that. So yeah, that's the next meal. So this is the finished product. I forgot to mention, I've spoke to my nutritionist. There's a couple of packets that we've decided that we can have with my dinner, you know, just to make things a little bit easier. You know, I've not got a fight at the moment, so this adds a little bit of flavour. There's not much calories. 50 grams of this, you know, this is the sweet and sticky teriyaki. So for 50 grams of this, it's only 67 calories, so that's bang on. But there's the finished product. Obviously I smashed my tomato when I was making it, so I put the Brussels sprouts in the air fryer for a little bit, and I fried the courgette in the pan after I finished with my cod. So yeah, that's the finished product. So taste test, and then we're off to another time lapse. Try the cod first. So that's dinner done. Really nice. Obviously with that yo sushi stuff, it's quite salty. It's quite appealing for me. I like salty stuff. I like Asian food, stuff like that. So it really fits well in with my diet, and that's what Jacob and Colin at Fuel for Performance really want me to implement into my diet. Things that make it feel like it's not in a diet, and things that are easy for me to eat, and I enjoy it. And also another thing I forgot to mention, throughout the day I've drunk already one of these, so that's 1.5 litres. So by the time I finish this, that'll be 3 litres. I try and get 3 litres down, because that's paramount for me to perform the next day, especially in the summertime when I start to sweat and all that carrying on. So yeah, so that's dinner done. We've got one more meal before I go to bed. Got a wee treat in that one, which is good. I don't get that very often, so I'm looking forward to that. I bought them today in the shop, and I was a bit that close to meeting 2 of them. So yeah, so catch you in the next video. Okay, so last meal of the night, my 2 treats that I always look forward to, and 100 grams of Greek yogurt, 20 grams of honey, and 100 grams of blueberries. These are only about 90 calories, that's why I go for, they're 95 calories, so I like to go for these just so that, you know, if I ever need a wee snack, you know, it's only 100 calories. I try and keep my snacks under 100 calories, and it's important, you know, you kind of cure your cravings and stuff like that, so a little bit of chocolate doesn't go any, it goes a long way, especially when you're on a diet. So yeah, last meal of the day. And just before bed, I'll have 2 green tea bags in there, along with a little pinch of the pure CBD from Flora Fusion. That's my nighttime routine, just to help with a little bit of inflammation and getting to sleep at night. So yeah. So that's a full day of eating for me. So what I'll do is I'll stick a calorie counter up on screen. So I actually ate a little bit less than I was supposed to on the diet. So what I'll do is I'll put the calories up that I actually ate and the calories I was supposed to eat. I missed out a few components of my diet today, but they're not massive, you know, probably just things like dietary fibre and stuff like that I missed out, which isn't a massive deal, but I'll stick them both up for you. And if you like the video, give it a wee thumbs up. Obviously subscribe to my channel. And if you have any ideas of what you want me to cover next time, write in the comments below, and what I'll do is I'll tag all my social media platforms below and give them a follow as well, please. Cheers guys.